we are filming our first ever YouTube episode, and we're here with Jordan from an Airbnb called Misty Ridge in northern New South Wales. Jordy's going to tell us a little bit about his Airbnb and how it came to be. So, first things first, how long have you been on Airbnb?
I listed the property on Airbnb maybe a year and a half ago. It was on for about 3 or 4 months through the winter. It's a really good winter spot here, and it went really well, better than I expected. And then I had to close down for a couple of months to upgrade some accessories.
So this place has a multitude of incredible features, but as the owner, what is your absolute favourite feature?
My absolute favourite feature, that's a hard one. I'd say by far would be the outdoor bathtub.
It's a very, very cool outdoor bathtub, I have to say myself.
Yeah, you know what? It's the first thing that I built. The bath was already here when I bought the property, so I figured I would make an outdoor bath. It's the first thing that I built, the last thing that I finished, because I focused on everything else, but it was probably the best.
How did you come up with the idea? Because it does have the capability to put a fire under it.
Yeah.
And then smoke comes out. Is it called a chimney, the thing that's attached to it? I don't know.
It's got your hot water tap and your cold water tap, but it also has the fireplace underneath with the chimney. Yeah, so that was a bit of an experiment. And it works.
Yeah.
We had to create some airflows from both sides so the oxygen makes its way up, but it keeps the bath warm from underneath. It's really cool.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool. So did you kind of come up with that idea on the fly, like as you were going, or did you see that on like Pinterest? Or, I mean, you might not look at Pinterest,
Yeah.
but a lot of other people do.
I saw outdoor bathtubs on Instagram more than Pinterest, on other properties. And I saw the bath, it had a hole in it, but we fixed the hole and I just kind of made it up on the spot. And then we cladded it with all the pebbles that were already dug up from the ground here, from the river that wraps around the property.
Yeah, wow.
So I kind of recycled everything there is recycled, but it's definitely the main feature of the property, I'd say.
Let's talk decor. So, did you come up with this, or did you have somebody help you with it, or how did you style the place?
I know you won't believe me, but I did all of it myself. I saw off Pinterest a couple of ideas. The interior cladding was from online, but everything else that you see, art, recycled timbers, everything was either bought on Marketplace all around the Northern Rivers, and everything, like 80% of the stuff in here was recycled from the original timber shed that was here on the property.
Yeah, that's really, really cool, and it looks really nice in here. Like everything complements everything else really, really well. So this Airbnb is called Misty Ridge.
It is.
Why is that?
The reason behind that, I couldn't figure out a name for a long time. I had a couple of names, I forget what they were now, but...
I was going to ask if you know what they were.
No, my mum came out here for the first time and she was set on Misty Ridge. You know, the clouds were setting over the beautiful mountains here that it looks over. And I just thought she was biased because her cat, his name is Misty. So I was like, yeah, righto. And then I was like, yeah, all right, it's someone's favourite in their own cat here. I was like, so I didn't run with it. And then I was still up in the air for a while. I think I changed the name to something. And then one of my other mates came out here like 6 months later and he goes, oh, this reminds me of a place called Misty Ridge. Okay. And there's some place somewhere. And I just went, holy crap, you know.
Yeah, wow.
That's the second person that said this.
Oh, it's the universe saying you have to name it this.
Yeah. And there's clouds on the ridge like almost every day.
It does. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's a feature. So I went with it. So Mum was happy.
Yeah, and the cat's probably happy as well.
Yeah.
You guys can't see, but behind us is like a little lounge room with the TV and everything. Do you want to just let people know what else you have? Like I know you have outside showers.
Yep, we have 2 outside showers. We have an outdoor bathtub, so everything's outdoors here.
Which is part of the charm.
Yeah, get amongst the nature. Outdoor barbecue, we have a pizza oven, so you can whip up your own dough, make pizzas, or you just buy the frozen pizza. We have 2 outdoor barbecues, so if one runs out of gas, you can use the other. We have a clothesline, so you hang out your clothes, but you can't wash them anywhere.
Oh, you can wash them in the river.
Yeah.
Maybe you can wash them in the river.
Yeah, you can hang your wet towels up. and we have a pool as well.
Would you like to tell us just a little bit about yourself? You don't live in this Airbnb, so where are you from?
Yeah, no, I live on the Gold Coast. I'm 33. I'm a builder, and I thought it was my dream. Well, I didn't think, my dream to have a farm, So I bought the land and wanted to build the cabin. My sister and my dad are architects, so they designed it.
Oh, wow.
Made it quite easy.
Yeah.
And I'm super happy with it. Wouldn't change anything. Can't wait to do the next one.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
When staying here, are there some local attractions that you suggest people go have a look at, or are there things like restaurants, cafes, stuff like that?
Yeah, there's a couple around. There's a local little waterhole. It's named after the old school. There used to be an old school there. So
Sounds haunted.
It's it could be. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. It's like the oldest school in the area. It's not a school anymore. It's actually just got like a barbecue area inside it. Pretty cool waterhole. I think there's a rope swing as well.
That sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it's about 10 minutes drive from here.
Yep.
There's a river that wraps around the property at the bottom. There's good fishing down there. I think they bass, maybe, the ones that swim.
I was going to ask that.
River.
What can you catch?
There's a Kyogle Dam. That's pretty cool. People take their boats out. Plenty of fish in there. I think they've dropped hundreds of thousands of fish and they've just bred. So you can go water skiing. It's quite a huge dam. It's almost like a lake.
Yeah. Do they do wakeboarding and things like that down there?
I think you can. Yeah. So that's actually about 40 minutes from here. It's 20 minutes drive to Kyogle and then 20 minutes from there. But you can stop in Kyogle at the pubs for lunch.
Yeah, for sure. And if you travel to stay here, I mean, driving an extra 40 minutes to go and see something like that would be no problem, because somebody could be from Melbourne or Sydney or something like that. So that's not that long a drive. Yeah,
Kyogle's the closest town, and it's really cool. It's super old. It's like just got its natural beauty. You can tell it's
historic.
That's the word. Yeah. So there's 2 pubs up there that you can get nice fees. There's a golf club with good food, play golf.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. This sounds like this area has so many different things for so many different types of people. You may or may not know the answer to this question, but what is the most unusual way your guests have used your property?
Unusual. I wouldn't call it unusual, but it's different. It's content creation. There's quite a few influencers who come out here and shoot some content, videos, photos with drones, whatnot around the property, in the pool, the bath, waterfalls.
It is very aesthetic, so I can understand why they come and create content here. I mean, I've done it myself, and it's really easy to capture because it's just such a beautiful place.
It is, it's got the views, the serenity, and the backdrop, the internal. It all ticks boxes for content creation. Snoop Dogg.
He's done the most side quests in history. Have you seen that meme about him at the Olympics?
He's
so random.
He's going to carry the torch.
He did. Actually here. And then light the bath fire with it. That started because the question that I'm going to ask is, if you could host any celebrity, you already said it, who would it be? Would it be Snoop Dogg?
Margot Robbie, for sure.
Margot. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, because me and Margot go...
Go way back?
Yeah, we go way back to Sri Lanka. She was in Sri Lanka, and
so Geordie, sorry to interrupt, but Geordie actually also owns a hotel in Sri Lanka, which we'll do an episode on at some stage. But back to Misty Ridge and Margot Robbie.
Check it out.
Link below.
So Margot Robbie was there in Sri Lanka, and she went to my mate's day club. They hit it off. They had an after party, and they got a photo with her, which was super cool. And then she met his dad, and they had a really good time. Anyway, 2 years later, fast track, she FaceTimed them. She opened up a tequila label named after his dad.
No way! That is so cool.
Just a couple of months ago,
Wow.
It's called Papa Salt. That's his nickname.
Papa Salt?
Yeah,
Papa Salt?
We've got, something there.
I feel like you need a bottle of that tequila sitting in here somewhere.
I drank it.
This is a fun question. I'm a music person, so I really wanted to know this. If your Airbnb could have any theme song, what would it be and why?
Theme song?
You can think about it if you don't know.
Be running down the lines.
Xavier Rudd?
No, Ziggy Albert's, I'd say.
Ziggy Albert's. Okay,
Yeah,
is there a
Runaway.
specific song?
Yeah, Runaway. That's the song.
Cue Ziggy Albert's Runaway.
You see, I remember how you said that sometimes it gets just a little hard being home. The sense stuck in my bed and memories in my head. Love, I've been been trying to let this whole thing go. See, it was late, I dropped you home cause we were sober. And you said, well, why don't you stay? I said, love, it's just a little late for you to be seeing me this way.